Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
Okay, today let's have some fun. Now, being Indian, I am from India. India means I am Indian Bars Board holder, Bars Board. Okay. I guess I can joke about Indians. I meet a lot of Indians, unique Indians. And, I always wonder why the population is 1 billion, but why so many are not successful. Just always wonder. Yesterday night, I got one other revelation, and I'll tell you about it. So this Indian guy sends me a message on my WhatsApp when I was just relaxing. I finished, I told you the recruitment process for new jobs. I just finished that, sent the last remaining emails, and was relaxing, playing a game. So this Indian sends a message. It's like, "Hi, Loy sir. Sir. Okay. Yes, sir." So he tells me that he wants to go to Dubai to earn money. Okay. So I asked him, as usual, send me your profile, send me salary expectations, send me. Okay. So he sends me, and he's an IT guy, okay. And he wants, for an IT guy, he wants a salary of $10,000, okay, in and around $10,000. So I saw the CV, I looked at it, I was like, okay, like how Indians, okay. So I saw the CV, $10,000 CV, saw his expectation, okay, manager, whatever. So I asked him, I'm just curious, what is your salary in India? His salary in India, including all benefits, including everything per month, is $1,200. Okay. So in India, he's getting $1,200. But the next salary that he wants is around $10,000. So I asked him, dear sir, you want 10 times salary increase. Can you explain to me why? So, I needed to understand his logic. So he answered, why? Because I have 15 years experience. Second one is I'm working for a global giant. Okay. And third, I bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise and all that. Okay. So he's working for an international company, man. Shit. But in India, his international experience, his wealth, his richness, like rich coffee, rich cheese, rich chocolate, like that rich experience, is getting paid only $1,200. But when he takes that richness, that wealth to Dubai, that $1,200 skill becomes $10,000. So I just kept quiet. I said, okay, can you tell me, since you're so knowledgeable, can you tell me how will you get this job? So he thought about it. He said, how I'll get this job is number one, resume rebrand. Oof. Resume rebrand. Fantastic. Mind blasting, mind explosion, mind nuclear bombing. Okay. Must be the COVID virus, some impact of that. Okay. So one is heal resume rebrand. Okay. Next one, register in the top recruitment agencies. the top. Not middle, not bottom, the top. And third one is like show them, convince them why I'm the person. So fantastic, yeah. He's sorted it all out. Now you understood, no, how to get a 10 times salary increase. Number one is resume rebrand. Number two is, register in the top recruitment companies. Number three is convince them. They'll pay you, man. Fantastic. And then I asked him, how did you get my number? Because, I wanted to understand from where this great person got all this research. And he told me he got it from Quora.com. Quora.com is a place where you put random questions and anybody answers. They give an opinion. I had also given my opinions on a lot of UAE-based jobs until I got banned from Quora for telling the truth. They wanted sugar-coated stuff, which I don't do. So I'd put around 6,000 answers over there. So they banned me. So now this guy read from some Google.com, Quora.com, free website, and he got his mind-blasting strategy. Mind-blasting. So, okay. So I told him, you can book a session with me if you want, and then you can decide what you want to do. I'm pretty sure he got disappointed because before he said, can you help me and all that. Indians, when they want something, please sir, please sir, please sir, please help me sir, please sir. When they want for free, it's please sir, please. But when they know you can't get it for free, then they change their politeness, their attitude. They change. Suddenly they become very aggressive. So no more please, no more nothing. He thought I was sitting some charity ashram, some charity orphanage or something. I'm waiting here to take care of the 1 billion Indians and give them free service. So I told him, sorry, if you want to book a session with me, you need to pay money. Okay. I'll get back to you. Yeah. Take your time. Get back to me. Get back, get front, get at the side. Okay. So that was one Indian. One other Indian. Okay, he wanted, sir, please sir, you are my inspiration, you are my role model. I watch every video. Okay, thank you. Sir, I wanted to ask one favor from you. Only one favor, sir. Only one. Ask. Ask, Baba, ask. Sir, my mother is died, sir. Oh, my father is dead. And my daughter and my wife, sir. Everyone's suffering. He rattled off one big long, I don't know, some. And how do I know that he rattled off all this? He didn't write it down. He sent voice notes. Please, sir, my mother, my father. I was putting it on when playing my game. Listening to his tone only, I became more aggressive in the game. It was good because I killed some more guys. So after he told me, my mother, my father, all that, okay. And then I said, then I typed again, so how may I help you? Sir, please, I want $100,000, sir. Heard? He wants 100,000. He wants $100,000. Only 100,000. Okay, he doesn't want much money. Just $100,000. So I said, yeah, sure, no problem. How do I transfer? Sir, I'll give you my bank account, sir. You can't transfer all the money in one account, sir. I'll give you multiple accounts. So just transfer little in all the accounts. And then I said, 100,000, okay. How will you pay me back? So his payment scheme was excellent. He said, sir, God promise. You see, that is called strategy, Indian strategy. Sir, God promise. So I swear on my mother, I swear on my father, I swear on the life of my child, sir, I'll pay you. Finished. Ultimate. So, good, no? So I said, yeah, I understand that you'll promise on all that, but how will you give me back? Sir, I will give you back every pie. There's some, I don't know what is pie. Every pie I'll pay you back, sir. Every day, little I'll pay you. So the strategy was good. I gave him $100,000. I don't know who is he. I have to transfer to the bank. And his guarantee is God promise. God and mother promise and father promise. You know, when I was small, I used to say, I swear on my mother, I swear on my father. Ultimate. That is the ultimate promise, man. But he went one step ahead. I swear on the life of my child. I swear. Shit, yeah, fuck. That is so powerful. And then he told me his strategy is simple. Every day he'll deposit whatever. Sure, he'll never delay. And I said, okay, fine. Send me your bank details. Sure, sir. Sure. I don't know what he had copy pasted or everything. Everything was ready. He just ran and all the bank account. So when you will transfer? Sure. We'll do it tomorrow morning after I get up. Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you. Suddenly, that crying stopped. He was very fresh. New energy came. Oh, by the way, before we ended our call, he said, I'll pray for you, sir. God will hear my prayer, sir. Sir, I want to tell you, whoever I prayed for, sir, whoever my father and mother prayed for, God always heard the prayer, sir. Our prayer, very powerful. Sir, we'll pray for you. I'll pray your daughter becomes very successful and your wife very happy. May you have more children. I said, no. See, listen, more children don't want that much. Don't need to pray. Sir, please, sir. Promise, sir. Okay? Sir, I'm waiting, sir, for your kindness. So look forward. Yeah, look forward. Another great Indian. Great. Fantastic Indian. Fantastic. Then third Indian. Last one for entertainment, since you want to hear. Third Indian. This this boy is in his 20s, BJP supporter. Okay, when he is in his 20s, this is a couple of years ago. He used to give me bad words and, I don't know, fight with me and all that stuff. Okay. I don't know. He has been following me all these years. You're talking of nearly, I don't know, 6-7 years. I'd blocked him and banned him from my Facebook, from YouTube, from all the avenues. So he sends me a message saying that, sir, my name is so-and-so. I wanted to apologize. So many years ago, I had a fight with you. I was into politics. I was into school politics, college politics. I was a union leader and all that. Sir, today I need your help, sir. So I want to go to Dubai and make some money. So I want to ask you, in Dubai, will they arrest me? And why will they arrest him? Because he is too busy bash up all the Muslims. So when they are in India, they'll bash up the Muslims. But the minute it comes to money, they will love the Muslims. Same like our Narendra Modi, sir. When he is in India, Muslim this, Muslim that. But when he goes to oil-rich countries, he will hug them. Same like B.R. Shetty. Allah blessed me. I will bleed the sweat and blood for UAE. Blood. Like this, sweat. You know, Indian style. Like this they do. So, I have to still answer him. Opportunities are there, don't get me wrong. But you do all this Gand Masti, and you hate Muslims. But then when you want to go to the Gulf country to make money, then it's different. So these were the three Indian. There were some other Indians which I didn't think is very worth talking about, but noteworthy mentions. Lady calls me on behalf of her husband. I told her, I don't speak on behalf of third parties. Whether he's your husband, I don't speak to. If your husband wants a job, tell him to contact me direct, not his wife, his mummy, his bitch, his prostitute, his girlfriend, his dog. No, tell him to get in touch with me. He wants a job. Okay, I wanted to tell her, you can go fry your chapatis. What the fuck, yeah? I mean, just imagine the wife has to do the work for the husband, and then I get one other lady. My husband's too busy. He would like to schedule an appointment. So I said, I care a fuck if your husband is busy. Tell him to fuck off. Seriously. She said, excuse me? Saying, yeah, if he is busy, I'm fucking busy. Oh, no, we got off on the wrong foot. Okay, let's get off on the right foot. My husband would like to take an appointment because he is saying it's out of respect. So, okay, fine, you want to book an appointment. Since he's so busy, my charges are, triple. I didn't even say double. Yeah, it's so fuckhole, yeah. People act larger than... If you're so great that you're so busy, then I'm also fucking busy, man. I can't understand people. And such people are actually scammers and fraudsters. They want to show that they are CEOs, big, this, that. Fine, if you're so fucking big, pay me 5 times the amount, no? Then let's talk. Then you're big. Want to pay peanuts and want me to kiss your fucking ass? So yeah, these were our Indian. And these were some of my experiences. So please let me know, what do you think? Which of these Indians impressed you the most? The guy wanted 10 times the salary, 10 times, because of the richness in his experience, richness. And the international, global companies is working for that. Strategy, fantastic, mind-blasting strategy. Go to Dubai. Give them a resume rebrand. Talk to them, convince them. Oh yeah, before that, register in the topmost agencies. And finish, you'll get a job. Shit, yeah. Just imagine if all the Indians, 1 billion Indians came to India, even 10%, entire UAE will lose their jobs. So anyway, these were the cartoons for the day. Let me know, what do you think about these wonderful people? Anyway, you guys take care. It's me signing off.